You win the election. Your party gets more seats than anyone else in the entire state. You go to the governor's house, present your claim and say, I have the support, let me form the government. And the governor looks at you and says, prove it. Bring me the letters from the 118 MLAs right now. Now you don't have 118 letters yet. You're still putting together all the numbers. The process, it actually takes time. So the governor says nothing. And then your convoy is withdrawn. Your security, as chief minister designate, it's pulled back. You're left standing outside the gates of power, having won more seats than anyone else in the state, and you still don't have a government. Now this is not a scene from a political thriller. This is Tamil Nadu right now. On May 4th, 2026, Tamil Nadu delivered one of the most stunning election verdicts in the independent India's history. A 2-year-old party led by a film actor broke a 59-year stranglehold of two of India's most powerful regional forces, the DMK and AIADMK. But here's the thing, that party, Vijay's TVK, won 108 seats.
In a historic shift for Tamil Nadu politics, the 2026 assembly elections have shattered the decades-old bipolar dominance. The game changer, of course, is actor Vijay's TVK, which contested solo across all 234 seats.
And the magic number for a majority in Tamil Nadu's 234-seat assembly is 118 seats. Now, TVK fell short by exactly 10 seats. Tamil Nadu now has its first ever hung assembly. In 60 plus years of democratic elections, this has never happened in Tamil Nadu. And what has followed since the results is not just a political drama. It is a constitutional crisis playing out in real time. One that involves a governor withholding an invitation. A potential unholy alliance that could stitch together two parties that have actually spent decades calling each other enemies. And a question that strikes at the heart of Indian democracy itself. Who actually controls the formation of a government? The people's mandate or the governor sitting in the Raj Bhavan? This matters to you wherever in India you live, because what happens in Tamil Nadu will set a precedent every state in this country for decades to come. So let us all go through the whole story. Now, to understand what is happening right now, you have to understand the world that Tamil Nadu politics used to be. For almost 6 decades, Tamil Nadu operated on a very simple, reliable political clock. Power alternated almost mechanically between two Dravidian parties. The DMK wins, governs for 5 years, gets voted out. The AIADMK wins, governs for 5 years, gets voted out. Back to the DMK, back to the AIADMK. It was actually a duopoly, a political cartel if you want to be unkind about it. And voters, generation after generation, essentially chose between two options: the DMK's shade of Dravidian politics or the AIADMK's shade of Dravidian politics. No one else could crack this particular structure. Not the BJP, not the Congress, not the left, nobody. This was Tamil Nadu's political identity, and the DMK and AIADMK had built towering machines to protect it. And then on February 2nd, 2024, a 49-year-old Tamil film actor stood up before an enormous crowd and announced that he was forming a political party.
Tamil actor Thalapathy Vijay's poll plunge. The actor now clarifies that he's not in it for 2024 Lok Sabha polls, but is looking forward for the upcoming Tamil Nadu Assembly elections, which is another few years away. In fact, the actor, as he floats his political party, Vijay's party, Tamizaga Vetri Kazagam.
He named it as Tamilaga Vetri Kazagam, which translates roughly as Tamil Nadu Victory Party. Now his name, as most of India knows by now, is Vijay. Now active politicians are not new in Tamil Nadu. MGR, the founder of AIADMK, was a beloved film star. Jayalalithaa was his co-star. The DMK itself had its origins in Tamil's cinema's storytelling tradition. So when Vijay announced his party, many Tamil Nadu veterans shrugged. Another actor into politics, they said. He'll come and he'll go. But here's what was different about Vijay. He hired a professional political strategist immediately. He ran his party with organizational discipline that older established parties had shown in years. He positioned TVK with surgical precision, explicitly anti-BJP, explicitly not aligned with either the DMK or the AIADMK, and directly pitching to the youth, urban voters also, and first-time voters who had never felt represented by either of the two old guards. And when the 2026 election came, TVK contested all 233 constituencies alone. No alliance, no crutch. Every single seat on its own. And on May 4th, when the votes were counted, Tamil Nadu witnessed something nobody, not even a single opinion poll, not a single political analyst had fully predicted. TVK won 108 seats. The DMK, which had governed the state since 2021 and were expecting to win 150 plus seats, were reduced to just 59 seats. Their entire alliance, the SPA, could only manage 73 seats combined. And the AIADMK AIADMK, which had boasted just months ago that they would win 210 seats, was limited to 47 seats. Now, to add to the drama, M.K. Stalin, the sitting Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, who had won his own constituency of Kaladur 3 consecutive times, lost his particular seat. So the Chief Minister of a state lost his own seat. And Vijay, he won not one but 2 constituencies. Both Tamil Nadu had spoken. He won 2 constituencies. Both Tamil Nadu had spoken. Tamil Nadu had spoken loudly, historically. But winning the most seats is not the same as winning a government, mind you, which is why the magic number in Tamil Nadu's 234 seat assembly is 118 seats, which simply means you need 118 MLAs to command a majority and form a government in Tamil Nadu. TVK had 108. That gap of 10 seats is where the entire crisis lives. On May 5th, M.K. Stalin resigned as the Chief Minister. The state was now in a caretaker mode. And on May 6th, Vijay went to Raj Bhavan, the governor's official residence, and met Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar. He formally staked his claim to form the government. He presented himself as the leader of the single largest party in the assembly. And Governor Arlekar's response stunned political observers across the country. The governor did not invite Vijay to form the government. Instead, according to the media reports, he asked Vijay to physically produce letters of support from 118 MLAs, the full majority number, before he could even consider inviting him to take the oath. Now, Vijay did not have 118 letters in hand at that particular moment. He was still in the process of building the coalition. And what happened next is extraordinary. Vijay's convoy, the security and the vehicle protection provided to him as the Chief Minister designate, it was withdrawn. He was stripped off of the official trappings of the government in waiting. And now here is why constitutional experts across the country are alarmed by this, because there is clear established framework built over decades and has been endorsed by the Honorable Supreme Court of India multiple times that governs exactly what a governor can and cannot do in a hung assembly. This framework is not optional. It is binding. It begins with the Sarkaria Commission, a report which was produced in 1988, which was commissioned specifically to examine center-state relationships and the governor's role. Now, the Sarkaria Commission, it laid down a very precise order of priority for who the governor should invite when no single party has a majority. First of all, if a pre-election alliance has a majority, invite them. In Tamil Nadu, neither the SPA's 73 seats nor the NDA's 53 seats gave either pre-poll alliance a majority. So the condition did not apply at all. Now, in the second case, the single largest party, which is the TVK with 108 seats, would be invited to form the government. Now, this framework was then reinforced by a second commission, which is the Punchi Commission in 2010. And it was then, and it has been endorsed by Honorable Supreme Court of India's judgments, most importantly, the landmark SR Bommai versus Union of India case of 1994. Now, the Bommai case is unambiguous on one point. In a situation arising after general election, the governor must invite the single largest party or group to attempt to form the government. The floor of the house, not the Raj Bhavan, is the ultimate arbiter of whether the party has the numbers or not. It's not the governor's job, by the way. The governor's job is to invite. The assembly's job is to test. Now, demanding pre-production of 118 letters before even issuing an invitation is, according to the legal experts, a reversal of that particular constitutional sequence which has already been laid down. The Federal, an independent political publication, summarized it precisely when it said the Sarkaria order of priority runs as follows. The governor first looks for an alliance of parties that was formed before the election and that holds a majority. If no such pre-poll alliance has the numbers, the governor turns to the largest single party, and this rule book is binding. Now, while the governor was delaying, the political scramble in Tamil Nadu was going into overdrive. TVK approached INC, which means the Indian National Congress, which had won 5 seats as a part of the DMK's alliance, and it was invited to break from the SPA and support Vijay's government. Now, the Congress, after an internal deliberation that went all the way from Tamil Nadu Congress Committee to the All India Congress Committee in Delhi, they agreed. They set one condition: TVK would never align with the BJP, and Vijay accepted. And suddenly, TVK plus Indian National Congress had enough of the building blocks needed. But the TVK also reached out to the CPI, CPIM and IUML. All three clarified they were staying with the SPA. Now, the lone DMDK MLA also confirmed she was staying with the SPA. And then, on May 7th onwards, a new and deeply unsettling story began circulating in Tamil Nadu's political media. The possibility of a DMK-AIADMK alliance. seats. Now think about what that means. The DMK and AIADMK, two parties that have spent 60 years treating each other as existential enemies, whose supporters have literally come to blows in the street across Tamil Nadu, were being discussed as potential allies. The combined count of DMK's 59 seats and AIADMK's 47 seats would be around 106 seats. Again, not a majority, but combined with other small parties on either side, it could be engineered to cross 118. Now, the Indian National Congress MP also stated that the governor was actually playing politics via the Raj Bhavan, and the AIADMK's response to the TVK's government bid was equally sharp. Several senior AIADMK leaders told several news channels that their party would not join hands with TVK even if they are approached, and Tamil Nadu had gone from a historic election result to a constitutional standoff in the space of 72 hours. See, let's be very precise about what is at stake here and why it goes beyond Tamil Nadu. See, the governor of Tamil Nadu is a constitutional functionary. The deeper constitutional question is that the governor's office was never intended to be a political actor. The governor is supposed to be a constitutional facilitator, someone who ensures the smooth transition of power according to the established rules, not someone who shapes which party gets the power through procedural maneuvering. And the Supreme Court has been very consistent on this. The Bommai case, the Rameshwar Prasad case, the Goa Assembly case, each of these established one central principle. A floor test in the assembly, ordered swiftly by the governor, is the only legitimate way to determine whether a party commands majority support or not a letter counting exercise in the Raj Bhavan. What Governor Arlekar did, asking for letters before even inviting an invitation, has no clear constitutional basis according to several legal experts in the country. And the legal experts are now discussing whether Vijay can approach the Honorable Supreme Court of India demanding a floor test to be ordered immediately or not. So the TVK meanwhile has secured Indian National Congress support, and with that coalition is now on the edge of claiming 118 seats. The moment those letters are formally submitted and verified, the constitutional obligation of the governor becomes unambiguous. He must invite TVK to form the government and order a floor test within a reasonable time. The question is that whether that sequence plays out cleanly through President's rule speculation and through the murky zone of political horse trading that Tamil Nadu has never had to navigate before. Now here is what I want you to take away from this entire story. All of it. The stunning election result, the constitutional standoff, the DMK-AIADMK alliance whispers, and the governor's demand. What is really happening in Tamil Nadu right now is a collision between two kinds of power. There is the power of the people's mandate, the 85.1% voter turnout, the highest in Tamil Nadu's history ever, that delivered a historic verdict in favor of a 2-year-old party over 2 60-year-old machines. That mandate is unambiguous. Tamil Nadu's voters said something loud and clear on April 23rd. And then there is the power of constitutional procedure, which, when used with precision and within its legitimate boundaries, is what makes democracy function in reality. But which, when stretched and manipulated beyond those boundaries, it becomes actually an instrument through which a minority political interest can frustrate the will of a majority electorate. See, the Sarkaria Commission, the Punchi Commission, the Bommai case, these frameworks exist precisely because India's founders understood this particular danger. They knew that governors appointed by the central government and not elected by the people could become levers of central interference in state politics. So they built certain safeguards. Those safeguards are being tested right now in Tamil Nadu. And here's the one line which I want you to carry from this particular video. In democracy, elections determine the mandate. Courts determine the rules. The governor's job is to follow the both. And here is the one line which I want you to carry from this particular video. In democracy, elections determine the mandate. Courts determine the rules. And the governor's job is to follow both, not to rewrite either. Now, before I leave you, I want to put one genuinely uncomfortable thought in your mind. Vijay's TVK has just done something extraordinary. A party formed in 2024, contesting its very first elections with no legacy, no inherited vote bank, and no caste arithmetic machine, won 108 seats in one of India's most politically sophisticated states. They broke a 59-year-old duopoly. This is genuine democratic achievement. Whatever your politics, that is a real story of what a motivated electorate and an effectively organized new political force can do. But here's again the uncomfortable part. TVK's 108 seats were not enough, and the party that came in second in this election, the DMK, got 59 seats. The party that came third, AIADMK, got 47 seats. Together, the two old Dravidian machines still hold 106 seats. And the smaller SPA parties and the combined bloc of the parties that Tamil Nadu's voters were supposedly rejecting still holds more than half the assembly. The people voted for change. The numbers may still deliver continuity, and the people actually voted for change. the numbers may still deliver continuity. And this is the paradox at the heart of the hung assembly in the first past the post democratic system. You can win more seats than anyone else and still not have the power to govern. You can lose spectacularly, like the DMK losing their own chief minister's seat, and still potentially return to power through backroom arithmetic. So here is my question, and I want a real answer from you in the comments. Is the first past the post system, where 108 seats can be blocked by 59 seats plus 47 seats combining behind closed doors, actually democratic? Or is Tamil Nadu 2026 the clearest argument yet that India needs to seriously discuss proportional representation? Because right now in Tamil Nadu, 85% of voters turned out. They gave their verdict, and their verdict is being negotiated in the governor's office, in party high commands, in WhatsApp groups of MLAs, rather than being simply implemented. The people have voted. The politicians are now deciding what that vote actually meant. Is that a democracy? Please tell me. Or is it something else? Or is the system of voting in our country correct, or it needs to be changed? Think about it. Let me know in the comment section. All the very best. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.